I'm not buying it. I'm buying every new fragrance that comes out. If you're only buying fragrance to buy it, hey besties, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Sheree. If you are returning, you know I love you like I love cooked food. Welcome back to Lanes. Today we're talking about the only 5 you need. Now this was a video request. One of the besties asked if I could share my top 5. So today I'm going to be sharing with you 5 fragrances, all my favorites. Now let's keep in mind that this list can change at any time because you know I'm a girl that likes to change her mind. But today, right now, these are the fragrances I would choose. Now you know I love interactive videos, right? So what I want you to do is play along with me. Go ahead, type in your chat right now. What fragrance is your favorite niche, your favorite designer, your favorite Middle Eastern? We'll leave it there. And then I want to hear about one fragrance that you are currently obsessed with and you cannot put down, girl, guy. You are reaching for this fragrance like crazy. I have one to share with you. Hype this video, share this video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to this video. Now that that's out the way, let's jump into the video. Now, my favorite. Sometimes I feel so weird with these videos because I'm like, they already know what I'm going to choose. But my favorite niche fragrance, currently niche luxury fragrance, year to date, right now, if I had to give it up, of course, you know I'm going to say Valaya. Hands down, I absolutely love this fragrance. I will spare you the details. It was love at first sniff. I love this fragrance for the way that it makes me feel. So many of you have jumped on the bandwagon with me. That's how I know that y'all my people. And we love this fragrance. It's long lasting. It projects like nobody's business. It's here for a good time and a long time. It is going to get on you, hold you tight, and never let you go. If you are thinking about it, if you are contemplating it, try and get a sample. You know I always recommend try before you buy, but this right here is like absolutely chef's kiss. I love this fragrance. 10 out of 10. Yes, I'm going to recommend it in 2026, 2027, God willing. As long as I'm alive, you're going to hear about this fragrance. White peach, orange blossom, musk, vanilla. You guys, it's good. It's elegant. It's rich. It gives me a rich girl vibe, sophistication, class all the way. If you haven't, 10 out of 10, I would highly recommend. I move on. My favorite designer fragrance currently at the moment, my love, my obsession. I brought 2. Pick somebody else. Vanilla Planifolia by Guerlain Extract 21 is absolutely phenomenal. This also was a love at first sniff. The bestie sent me a sample and the rest was history. I just was like, I have got to get this in my collection. This is the prettiest, most beautiful vanilla fragrance that I have and own in my collection and that I've smelled year to date. Mind you, I haven't smelled every vanilla fragrance. I ain't claiming to, but out of the ones that my nose has been detected, I'm gonna say that this is the most beautiful vanilla I've ever smelled. I've worn this several times. I had to sit it down. It's a small bottle and the dent is already denting. I love this fragrance for how it makes me feel. It's very soft, inviting. It's not a skin scent, but the way that it gets on your body and once it engulfs itself into the skin, your body and this fragrance and your chemistry becomes one. And every time I would move my hands, my arms, just walking in the air, you know, you get your sit down air, your walk back air, and the scent that this fragrance gives off is so beautiful. It's so soft. It's so inviting. I received several compliments. I wore this to a concert. It was great for a close encounter as well because I did kind of cuddle and cuff with my guy. And he was like, you smell so good. You just smell rich. You smell classy, elegant. That's what this fragrance embodies. Inside of this fragrance, we have vanilla, amber. It's a warm, spicy. It's very cozy. It's soft. It's elegant. I put his signature scent worthy. It's luxury. Some might categorize this in a fall and winter category, but with a fragrance like this, I'm gonna rock this year round. I move on. Now, because you know I can never stick to the assignment, okay, I brought 2. So my other designer, okay, just in case I wasn't designer enough and y'all still consider that to be niche, I'm gonna go with Burberry Goddess. I've loved this fragrance from the very beginning. I received it as a birthday gift from my friends when it first came out and I absolutely love it. You can see by the dent in the bottle. She's loved, honey. Yes, honey, she's loved and it's for good reason. It matches any vibe. It's very versatile. I can dress it up. I can dress it down. It mixes well with many, many other fragrances. It's soft. It's pretty. Vanilla lavender. It's got the caviar vanilla, vanilla absolute. It's kind of gourmand-ish, but nowhere in the vicinity of that pancake syrup or any type of, you know, sweet cake, because I don't like that. I always tell you guys, I'm not a sweet pancake kind of girl. This is about the most kind of gourmand fragrance I can do, unless we're entering in the sweet girl era, like Foo Foo La La. Then I could do a little bit sweeter, but I would also say if you haven't and you wanted a versatile fragrance to add in your collection, I would highly recommend Burberry Goddess. This is a beautiful fragrance. I move on. Coming into my Middle Eastern fragrance, which you guys know that I am currently obsessed with at the moment. We have so many Middle Eastern fragrances to get through. I just got to have the time to sit down and actually, unbox them and unwrap them, and then we'll talk about them. I am obsessed right now, with good reason, I'm obsessed right now with Jubal Cotton, and this is by Arabian Oud. If you are looking for a beautiful, musky, clean, soapy, fresh woman, pretty girl type of fragrance, and it's a unisex fragrance, let me say that because I know that the guys be watching too. Guys, you can pull up and rock this too. This ain't never hurt nobody. It is a unisex fragrance. It is good, darling. I went to Dubai, fell in love with this fragrance, stumbled upon it after smelling many other fragrances, and I was like, yes, I have got to leave out of this store with this one. Went home, did a wear test, came back and was like, wrap it up. I want to take it home. This was a love at first sniff. Like I said, oftentimes, you guys, when I'm talking about a fragrance, it's not just for the bottle. It's not for the name of the fragrance, who it's by. Like, that's all good and clear, but I'm looking at a fragrance like, how are you going to make me feel? What are you going to provide for me? We're in an era, and I'm in a season especially. Tap in if you feel this way as well. I want to hear from you. I don't want overconsumption. I don't want bottles in my collection just to say that I have the newest fragrance or the latest fragrance or all this stuff is trendy. I'm not buying it. I'm not taking my money out buying every new fragrance that comes out. It's not going to happen. If brands choose to send it over to me in PR, I will gladly accept it. And if I love it, I'll keep it. But if I don't, I'll gift it to someone else. But I'm happy to review it. It's a part of my job. It's what I do. Can we just take a 2.5 and keep it real? I was watching a video of someone a couple of days ago, and he had some really good points. He was just saying, where does it end? Where does enough become enough? And I know that we love fragrance and we are fragrance lovers and we are all like, oh my gosh, I gotta smell it. It's fine. I got the latest. Everybody's talking about this. I got it. We want to be a part of the movement. Nobody wants FOMO. We all want to know about it, hear about it, see it, touch it, feel it, smell it. Right. But if you're only buying fragrance to buy it, it's your money. First of all, do what you want to do. But if you do just want to buy fragrance to buy it and you just don't really care, shop the links in my description box because you're helping me out. I'm just saying, if you just want to buy. But if you are intentional about your buying and you really want to have a selected, curated collection, I would give you some advice and say, try fragrances before you buy them. You can check out places like Twisted Lily. They have fragrances where you can try before you buy. You can also shop Max Aroma. Max Aroma is amazing. They have fragrances that you can try before you buy. So back to the video. Hello. Thanks for that 2.5. Jubal Cotton is that type of fragrance. If you've never heard of it before, it is amazing. Iris, powdery. It's a warm, spicy. It's got amber, vanilla. It's musky. Like I said, it's clean. It's soapy a little bit. I told you guys it kind of reminds me of Beige by Chanel, Comet by Chanel, and I can't remember. I think I said 1957, something like that. It gives all those vibes rolled into one without the Chanel DNA vibe at all. So if that gives you any indication, this is a very luxurious, classy fragrance. I move on. I know it's supposed to be winter, but right now it's like 80 degrees. It is so hot in here. Let's move into my current obsession. Now I put this category in. This fragrance I cannot get enough of. I love it. It was because I unboxed it like about almost 3 weeks ago now, and I'm still spraying it. Cannot put it down. Took it on vacation with me, and I've been spraying it ever since. This is my latest, newest obsession, Rosa Mochanica, and this is by the Merchant of Vence. This is such a beautiful fragrance. First of all, it's a beautiful bottle. If you love rose, I'm a rose lover. I did a whole year where I just spent the year looking for the best rose fragrance, and this is definitely up there. When I got it the first time and I sprayed it, this might be my scent of the day. I was like, I don't know why I love this, but it's so good. You guys, it's rose, but it's kind of spicy. It's kind of peppery. And so one of you told me, Sheree, it's the Turkish rose that you're loving so much, because I believe it has like 3 different roses in it, if I were to be honest. And then it's kind of like watery as well. It's got vanilla in it as well, amberwood. It's just a beautiful fragrance. Now, I wanted to do some research because I always like to type in the fragrance, type in the notes, see what it's giving. And so many said that it gave them reminiscence to Delina exclusive. And I was like, hold up. Is that why I'm loving this fragrance, Dorleen? But then I was like, not really, because I don't get peppery or spicy vibes, or I don't know what that is. It's got pear in the beginning. Like I said, it's got Turkish rose water. It's a beautiful fragrance. It does not give me Delina exclusive vibes. They both stand on their own. They're both beautiful rose fragrances, but Delina exclusive, honey, that's hot, heavy. It's got the oud in it. It's sexy. I get pretty girl, pretty woman, a little bit of sexy, but not a whole lot. If anything, I get class, I get timeless, I get unforgettable. I cannot get enough of this fragrance. It works really well in cold weather as well. I was in Canada and I was wearing it and it was extremely cold. I mean, like you talk and air come out your mouth kind of cold, like cold, right? And so I was wearing this and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so good, because every time you would move, I have my scarf, I have my hat, and every time I would get like from a restaurant or somewhere and put my scarf back on and I'd be walking outside, I'm like, oh my God, I smell it and it's so good. Those are the type of fragrances that I absolutely love. So this is my latest and my current obsession. If you haven't tried it, I would highly recommend. This is the Elixir. Allow me to say that as well, because there are two. The way that you'll be able to tell this bottle from the other bottle is this one does have this little rose on it here. If you can see that there, it does have the rose. So that's how you will be able to tell that this is the Elixir. I believe this is a 2025 release and it's a beautiful fragrance. So if you haven't tried it, 10 out of 10, and you like rose, I highly recommend I move on. Now, here's my honorable mention, because you know that I wasn't going to come in here and talk about all my favorite fragrances and not mention, say it with me now, Elan Noir Dwayne. We weren't going to come in here and not mention Elan Noir. Of course, this fragrance holds near and dear to my heart because, you know, this was my first collaboration with the brand Navitas, and this fragrance, every time I smell it, it has already put a special place in my heart. This scent just reminds me of my birthday, and it also reminds me of 2025, which was really a trying year, you guys. So many different things that were happening were absolutely amazing, and so many things that were happening were unforeseen. And suddenly, my dad going to the hospital, my aunt going to the hospital, my aunt still being in the hospital, my dad for the first part of the year just back and forth in and out of the hospital. I shared that with you guys. Thank you so much for your prayers. He's been home now for a good amount of time. Things aren't perfect, but things are better than they were, and God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. This kept me distracted. This kept me, as well as Valaya, this kept me distracted. This kept me hopeful. This kept me dreaming. I'm not going to use the word manifesting because that's not really what I do. I mean, I do, but I don't. I be praying. So it just kept me there. Like I would always be wearing this and wearing this fragrance, and it would just take me to a time and place, and it just made me happy. So this fragrance is very special to me. Not only is it sensual and sexy and inviting and bold and strong, it just gives you all the vibes. You know what I mean? You can wear this morning, noon, night. I would say evening. You can put it as a sensual scent. You can put it as a bold scent, a confident scent. It totally depends on you. It really does capture everything in this bottle. There's 3 different cherry notes in it. It's in the mid, in the base, and in the top. And then we also have sandalwood. We also have a beautiful peach note inside of it. If you haven't checked out Elan Noir, I would highly recommend. Of course, this is a 10 out of 10 dwelling from yours truly. I move on. And that is it. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video today. I love you like I love cook food. Do me a huge favor. Hype this video up, swipe down, click over. It'll say hype, push the hype button, hype it up. YouTube will get a notification and it will help to share the video. If you've enjoyed the vibe and you want to subscribe, hit the subscribe button if you're not already. And of course, if you want to follow me on more channels, come over and say hi on Instagram. We also have a Bestie channel here that you can join that offers more videos, behind the scenes, live chats, and much more. So if you want to be a part of that, head over to the channel, hit join, and I'll see you in the next one. Until next time, you know the drill. Be blessed, stay fit, but more importantly, definitely stay fabulous, darlings. Thanks for watching. Bye. Bye, guys.